After completing Silent Hill 2 last year, I was very curious as to how well Bloober Team can pull off a remake of a game that many deemed to be impossible to remake. And being a Bloober Team hater myself, I was cautiously excited. Okay, that might be a lie. Men lie. I was absolutely terrified as to how this remake would smother me with a pillow and ask me if I've seen its older polygonal wife. But I am so glad to be wrong because this game is so good. I want to give it big kiss. And before we go any farther into the video, I just want to preface by saying I'm going to spoil the absolute pyramid head out of the remake in this video. So if you don't want to get spoiled, here's the door. Out you go. Now, unlike the OG's trophy list, this remake's list is a pretty standard affair. You know, get multiple endings, collect a bunch of collectibles, kill a bunch of things dead, conk Maria on the head, gander at some bread. So with that knowledge, I decided to spice up my life a little bit when it comes to what I would argue to be the hardest trophy, titled As Close As You Like, which is for, you guessed it, beating the game by only laying pipe and 2x4. More on that later though. Emphasis on more on. First, I want to take you on a magical journey through my first ever playthrough. So without further ado, let's hop into it, shall we? Starting off, I went into this playthrough with two goals in mind. One, do everything I can to get my favorite ending, the in-water ending, by doing every single one of the requirements that I remembered from the original game. And two, not using the radio for the entire playthrough in an effort to get the radio silence trophy. And small tangent, I was so excited to play this game that I accidentally was wearing a male version of Maria's outfit from this game. Got the Xbox 360 in tag fit. That's really good. With all of that said, we start off with our main protagonist, James Sunderland, mewing in a bathroom mirror just on the outskirts of Silent Hill. On our way to town, we meet with a young woman named Angela and share that we are both searching for people who we had a close relationship with. In James's case, his dearly departed wife, Mary, and in Angela's case, her abusive mother. Afterwards, we split ways and make it to the town, that is, Silent Hill, and earn our first trophy. Before progressing into the first area, I wanted to take my time and just bask in the completely reimagined version of Silent Hill and point out all of the differences between this and the original game. Alright, is there a med kit over here? Is there a healing item? They move it? I guess there isn't one. Game bad. There's no healing item. Game bad. Video game bad. It's not the same. It's different. I don't like. It wasn't silent enough. Too loud. The hills are too loud. I have tinnitus. Next, we commit a misdemeanor by breaking and entering into this random garage, followed by a murder by beating the brakes off our first lying figure. James is such a good guy, right guys? And following that, I commit some vandalism to acquire dirty syringes to inject myself with. Okay, we gotta be checking cars now? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Now you're probably wondering why I'm doing this, but it's because there's a trophy for breaking like 50 panes of glass. So I'm gonna be the biggest menace of possible time. English. So for the next 25 minutes, I went around town breaking every single pane of glass, and after my 50th felony, I popped the shattered trophy. Next, I glued back together a vinyl record that plays perfectly, because that's how that works. And I just gotta say, who the f would play Magdalene inside of a bar? It's me. I definitely would. Following that, we get the key that allows us access to the Woodside Apartments, and upon entrance, we earn our next trophy. And just like in the original game, I got lost in this area so many times to the point of popping the You Never Know trophy, which is for trying to open a locked door 50 times. I then proceeded to make more progress in the apartments and experienced what I assume is a formality in the Gray Scott videos at this point. Bitch. Got it. Alright, cool. Why does this always happen to me? This is now the 5th game. This is now the 5th game. Why does this always happen to me? I can't leave. I can't go anywhere. How far back am I going? How far back am I going? How does this always happen to me? I don't understand. I am f***ing cursed. Once I was done gallivanting around the apartments and collected 3 coins, it was time for me to take on the new and revised coin puzzle, and despite me only being on normal riddle difficulty, I could not wrap my scalp around what I needed to do. Can you rotate the coins with square? So sleek and so fine in the pale moonlight. Cool twist on the coin puzzle. With the key in hand to room 201, we finally get a glimpse at Mr. Triangle. And James's IQ level. Yeah, alright, dude. I'll just walk away. Toodles. That's way more funny! That is way more funny than it is in the original. Once P-Head leaves, we open this door to an odd architectural choice and enter the other world, earning us the otherworldly trophy. And not too long after that, we kill our 75th enemy with melee, earning us a trophy. And unlike in the original, I am actually happy to see that trophy pop. And fuck the 10-star run. Next, I progress through more of the otherworld apartments and get to the part that I was most excited about for the remake. Pleasuring a toilet. Let's go! All the way in there, sir. All the way in there. Ew. You know what they say, true love is elbow deep. And after a few more puzzles, I'm finally face to face with the entity that is the gateway to becoming a monster fucker. Pyramid Head. This fight is pretty straightforward on normal, as James has an ass load of iframes with his dodge, and so it wasn't long before the alarm was sound, earning us another trophy. If they had Born from a Wish as DLC, and you know how James can wear masks in this game, it'd be really funny if Maria can wear a pillow mask. Wow. Now at the docks, we meet a familiar woman who looks just like our wife, but somehow isn't. Honestly though, I was too busy jamming out to the new rendition of Null Moon to notice. This woman goes by the name Maria, and meeting her earns us another trophy. His face every time he looks down is so funny. I showed you my dick, where'd you go?
So that's what it was for. Yay.
Ew. Yay. Despite Maria's insistence on going the main path, I committed to heading down Nathan Avenue and eventually made it to the bowling alley to find some familiar leftovers. Is there any pizza here? Got some pizza? Ooh, pizza. Hey, it's a memory too. I then proceeded to go all the way down Nathan Avenue just to make sure to trigger in Maria that extra bit, you backseat gamer. And it wasn't long before we arrived at Heaven's Night, and for James to be a big peeper creeper. James, don't peek like you did in the original. You f***ing weirdo. Can I pole dance? Wait, hold on. I didn't check the poll. Can I pole dance?
You gonna dance for me, big guy? I'd pay to see that.
I didn't expect her to say that. Now that slight detour is finished, we arrive at the Brookhaven Hospital and earn yet another trophy. In this area, Maria falls a little ill, and me being me, who doesn't want to miss out on any content, I go check in on her. We will come back to this in a little bit.
Now, where is that girl?
Where's that girl? Pulls out gun. And so, just like every other area, I solved the myriad of puzzles strewn throughout the hospital, and it's also worth noting that my ASMR career started here as well. Oh shit. Alright, what's the voice for this?
It's in the walls, deep inside. The mold remover gets rid of it for a while. But the thing reappears in the exact same spots. Need to get in there, break it all down if we have to, and root it out.
I'm gonna need a minute. You know what? Same. For every message to be read in that voice. You want me to? I'll do it. By the end of the hospital section, we meet Laura, a child who mysteriously knows quite a lot about Mary for some reason and bamboozles our fart face of a protagonist by locking us in a room with the Big Suck mattress, also known as Flesh Lips. The first phase of this fight is pretty straightforward, as it's basically like whack-a-mole. However, the unexpected second phase made my not-so-Silent Hill engorged. Bloober cooked pretty hard with this fight, not gonna lie, but with the defeat of the Flesh Lips, we earn another trophy. What can those lips do? Later on in the Otherworld version of the hospital, I solve a few puzzles, listen to the new radio show talk host questionnaire, and then finally reunite with Maria.
It is done.
And whispers in your ear. I can't even do it now. I can't even do it now.
It is done.
Next up, we have the cone cranium chase sequence, and I've got to say, thank Bob it ain't anything like the original, because I would have spit in disgust if I had to juggle between shooting Pyramid Man and making sure Maria catches up again. But once this chase scene is over with, we earn a Maria kebab and a trophy. After a scene like that, it's just his face looking down. And not long after that, we give our 50th American History X special to a lion figure, which earns us the Merciless Trophy. Finish off 50 enemies with a stomp attack. We then make our way to the Silent Hill Historical Society and walk down an ominously long staircase, and once we reach the bottom, we earn another trophy. Following that, James takes a plunge, or two. Holy shit, how deep is this prison? Down here we meet with Eddie and see that he's not really all there, so to speak. And it was here where the most changes came to the forefront, and you could tell I was absolutely thrilled. Alright, I wonder how much this is different. It's cool. Cool. Oh, is it on a timer? Oh. Oh, sick. Okay. I'm all about this. I'm all about this. But I gotta say, this area's gimmick does kind of wear thin. However, we do get the rifle here, and once I kill my first enemy with it, I earn the James of All Trades trophy for killing at least one enemy with every weapon available in New Game. After we solve both the scale puzzle and the noose puzzle, which both took longer than I'm proud to admit, that's besides the point. We then follow that up with the abstract... You thought I was gonna say it, huh? The abstract Papa fight, which I gotta say is, ooh, so good. The fact that he breaks the corners off the walls that he collides with, the environmental design, just everything came together so well in this fight. However, This stout father figure has no business being as fast as it is. Oh shit, he moves fast! Ah! But upon putting this moist daddy down, we earned yet another trophy. Once I was done holding back the tears from Gianna Keel's powerful performance as Angela, we made our way to the labyrinth, and it was here where I finally ran into the puzzle I have been hoping would get cut from the remake throughout this entire playthrough. Oh, we're doing this now? No! Oh, not this puzzle! Oh. No, dude. Although, much to my surprise, the puzzle is not nearly as hard as it was in the OG, so I progressed further into the area, only to then realize it wouldn't be the only time I'd have to interact with this fucking cube. Oh, my... Not again. Eventually, we would come upon Mr. Cube's room and earn a trophy, but unfortunately, there was no great knife to be found. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Can it be found here? What are you gonna do? You're gonna do nothing. You're just gonna stand there. Tell him to take a shower? Nah, I think he's good the way he is. He's got that good musk, you know? So after getting lost in this area for like an hour, crazy, it's like it's some kind of labyrinth or something.
Stop fucking talking! Internalize!
I go through some intense combat trials and then meet up with Biggie P for yet another face-off. Am I just stuck in here with him? No, he's stuck in here with me. Iframes! 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 I feel like I'm not supposed to be fighting him here. So once I stopped being an idiot bald, I progressed forward into yet another goodbye to Maria and found some proper comeuppance of the cube puzzle. Yeah, you, box. That's what you get. You. Yo! Yo, we're so back! We're so back! And we move so slow with it too. Good! Let's f***ing go! Oh! Do it, James. Do it, James. Anime protagonists. Aw, that's all it was for? Aw, what a f***ing tease. That's all it was for? Oh, man. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, man, I wanted to use it. Oh, okay. Alright, fine. Somehow, we head even deeper into the Silent Hussy and converge with the walking enema of rainbows, that is, Eddie Dombrowski.
You ain't laughing now, are you?
This fight is probably my favorite fight in the game, which is incredible considering this is the same game with these fights in it, so hats off to the Bloober team's boss design. Y'all cooked. The environment draped in a thick fog, sparse lighting, Eddie's gunfire illuminating the fog around him is just so... Oh, he runs... he runs just as stupid as he did before. Oh, and also, the phase changes are a great idea that builds up so much tension. What does that mean? Oh, I can't see dick. Dude, this is creepy. I love it. I love it. There we go. There we go. I can't imagine that fight melee only. Oh, brother, you have no idea. With Eddie down for the count, we earn the
Human being.
trophy and finally exit the dimly lit interiors and head into the thick fog exterior of Toluca Lake. Here, there is a trophy that requires you to spend 10 minutes on Toluca Lake and ponder on whether or not we'd go through the trials and tribulations that James has gone through for our own loved ones. If you are in James's position, would you go to this town? And would you stay in this town as long as you have? Yes. Depends. Hell no, I'll just remarry. Hey, it's a double entendre. Remarry. People don't know true love like James. That's certainly a take. That's certainly a take. Alas, we have arrived at our special place, the Lakeview Hotel, which also earns us another trophy. Much like the rest of this remake, this area has been expanded upon greatly in comparison to the OG, which means more of me getting lost and rambling on about stupid shit. Venus. Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Girls go to Venus to get more Venus. Sorry. I'm sorry. Pretending like that didn't make me laugh out loud.
Silent Hill Flower Deliveries. Perfect flowers for perfect occasions. Our best sellers: lilies, that f***ing word, another f***ing word, gardenias, gladioli, carnations. What in the carnation? Daffodils.
I can't read it now. I can't read it now. I then proceed to solve a few more puzzles and progress down into the basement where I am defenseless and am running around in a frenzy only to come across some food. But not just any kind of food. It's bread. It's bread. It's bread. So once I was done faffing about, I head up to the 3rd floor and open room 312, and upon doing so, I earn yet another trophy. We then get transported to the otherworld version of the Lakeview Hotel. Is that a Minecraft cave sound when James picks up items? While here, I desperately look for the audio tape to play in order to ensure that we get the in-water ending, because remember, that was my goal the whole time, right, Twitch chat? And by the end of this section, we have a threesome with 2 P-heads, and with the average Midwesterner amount of ammo that I have at my disposal, these 2 triangles stood no chance. And with their defeat, earns us another trophy. After looting their bodies, I pick up both eggs and place them in their respective doors and entered through the Scarlet Egg Door. And then proceeded to listen to the entire Mary dialogue during the long hallway before the final boss, as that was a requirement for the in-water ending in the original game. I then ascended to the top of this tower to be met face to face with Mary, who's actually Maria, who's actually a monster who wants to strangle us just like how Mary died of asphyxiation. How romantic. As you can imagine, I was pretty thrilled to find out how much this fight had changed in comparison to the original, and now it actually feels like it encapsulates finality, and I was enjoying every second of it. But just like the double penetration fight, I had an exorbitant amount of ammo and was more than prepared, so after unloading on her, I could then finally lay this murder mattress to rest. And finally, after painstakingly following the steps from the OG game, I finally got the in-water. No, did I get the Maria ending? Whoa, hold on. What the f? How the f did I get this?
Better do something about that cough.
Better do something about that cough or I will. So, Earlier in the video, remember when I said we'll come back to this later when referring to checking back in on Maria in the Brookhaven hospital? Yeah? Well, I forgot that actually puts a few points towards getting the Maria ending, and I didn't know that going through the Scarlet Egg door also adds points for the Maria ending. And not only that, I also didn't get the radio silence trophy, because apparently, if you move forward even slightly during the first fight, your trophy gets void since you technically detected an enemy with the radio, so that's really cool. So for this playthrough, I now hard focused on getting the in-water ending by being as mean as possible to Maria, made sure to beat the game without using the radio in order to pop the radio silence trophy, do any miscellaneous trophy that I missed during my first playthrough, and finally, gather all the collectibles in the game. So starting out, oh wait, I forgot. I chose to break immersion in this playthrough by having the Pizza Head mask on. I hope you don't mind. As I was saying, right at the beginning of the game, we attempt to leave Silent Hill and hit an invisible wall, and by doing so, we earn the No Turning Back Now trophy. Next, I killed my 75th enemy in the apartments with a firearm and earned the No Big Deal trophy. And in that very same room, I shot all the Welcome Home balloons in order to earn the Let's Not Party trophy. I then made sure to do everything I can think of when it comes to getting the requirements for the in-water ending. I stayed at low health, I chose the man coin for the coin puzzle, I checked Angela's knife as often as I checked the tracking number for the order I placed 5 minutes ago. I even used the rotten apple for the hotel puzzle, and entered the rust-colored egg door to be extra safe. I got you, honey. Don't worry. Just close your eyes. I got you. By the end of the playthrough, I also collected all memories, memos, and strange photos, which each have a trophy, respectively. Now, all that I ask, for the love of please, give me the in-water ending. Video game, I will suck your dick. Just give me the in-water ending, please.
I have missed you so much.
I've missed you too. We can finally be together.
Here's the medicine. Here's the medicine.
James, you made me happy.
Finally, I got that trophy good. Yeah, no kidding. It only took you 2 playthroughs to finally get it, jerkweed. For this playthrough, my goal was to get pretty much the rest of the trophies, which ranged from beating the game in under 10 hours, completing New Game Plus, getting all of the other endings, and of course, beating the game with melee only. Now, I could have taken the easy way out and do this trophy on easy combat with the chainsaw, but that's not my style. You see, I decided I would do this trophy on hard combat and with the normal melee weapons, those being the 2x4 and the Sunderland Pipe Special, because I'm such a nasty, sadistic little bitch like that. And during this run, I will be collecting all of the necessary items for the rest of the endings and make a save at the end in order to earn all of the endings in technically one playthrough. So at the beginning of this playthrough, we pick up the chainsaw, which earns us the Lumberjack trophy. But we ain't using that, so... Anyways, at first, combat seemed fine. However, when it came time to take on mannequins, I quickly realized I was severely outmatched. Okay, you can't... Okay, so you have to time it. Holy f***, you have to time it.
Oh no!
Why? No, dude. Ah! Are we gonna start doing Gamba? We could. Got 1 minute go. 15K on mannequin. Holy dicks. You got the scoot. Thanks to all the twos. All the twos. Now, what if I told you I had healing items? I didn't. God damn it, I thought it was slick. Hold on, I should though. There's one in here. There's one in here. There's one here. Hold on, it's okay. I'm still slick. There we go. I got one. Check this out, fuckers. This is why I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why do I believe in you? I'm sorry. I don't do this on purpose. It's what feminism looks like, James. That's really good. And if you can believe it, I'd go as far as to say that the mannequins are even harder than the bosses on hard combat. Pyramid titties? Whack! Fleshlight? Whack! Abstract Zaddy? Whack! Eddie? Okay, maybe not Eddie. Eddie kind of got hands. The problem here is that Eddie can literally flash step and will take every opportunity to either shoot or moonslide towards you, and it requires such precise timing to dodge either move correctly on hard combat. It also doesn't help that it's not guaranteed that James will even land a swing on Eddie when you go in to attack. Oh my god, dude, stop f***ing. It's very frustrating when you are clearly in line of sight with him. You go to swing and he just misses. This got so bad that I would just throw runs in order to preserve health items for later phases. The one time you go for an actual melee attack. Just kill me, just kill me, just kill me. Just kill me, restart it. Just kill me. Also, ignore the death counter. It is completely wrong, by the way. It even got to the point where I needed music to motivate myself to beat this fight. You.
Yay.
That was so toxic, dude. That was really unfun. I would have used the chainsaw. I'm sticking to my morals. I've gotten this far with the pipe. I might as well just keep going. Oh, and also, before I forget, I did the Silent Hill 3 Easter egg in room 106 of the motel, which earned me the All Seems in Order trophy. Didn't really have a good place to put this in the script, so it's here. It's not like I forgot about it in post or anything. So with that lava catheter of a fight done, we can now speedrun the Lakeview Hotel and earn our first ending of this playthrough, the dog ending. We also earn trophies for beating the game in under 10 hours, beating a New Game Plus playthrough, and beating the game by only using melee weapons for the entire run. I then reloaded my save and used the blue gem in the final spot in order to get the UFO ending, which had a nice new spin on the original UFO ending. It's OG James! Ew. I would then reload the save once again in order to pick up the last necessary item for the rebirth ending, and after defeating Maria again, I would earn the Defy Even Death trophy. Now all I needed to do was earn the leave ending and the coveted platinum trophy would be mine. However, I was absolutely scared of having to do an entire other playthrough of just focusing on the leave ending requirements. And so in order to mitigate the possibility of that happening, I did the one thing that could perhaps save me 4 hours of playtime. By the end of this song, 3.5 minutes. What in the fuckum buckums is going on? We're adding points to the leave ending counter. And once the song finished, I went to go fight Maria one last time to find out if looking at that photograph all those times was in vain. Lay to rest. Good night. Good night. This is the first one. Let's go. With the leave ending locked in, I earned not only the Making Peace and Party Like It's 2001 trophies, but also the Platinum Trophy. Somehow, Bloober Team did the impossible by bringing an all-time classic to a modern format and pulled it off almost perfectly, while also adding in some new things that felt more Silent Hill than anything made by a non-Team Silent dev crew. Although that's not, it's not saying much. Overall, I'd give Silent Hill 2 Remake a Platinum difficulty rating of 3 out of 10. Since you can really make the melee-only trophy trivial with the use of the chainsaw, but since I didn't do that, I just want to give my 2 cents and say that my challenge of laying pipe while on hard combat gets a difficulty rating of a 6 out of 10. Mainly because of Eddie. If there are no Eddie haters in existence, it means I'm dead. Thank you all so much for watching. I'd like to take this moment to say that I make my own music for these videos, and you can check them out over on my music channel, The Gray Scott Music, for all the music I've ever made for my videos. For newer videos, I'd like to drop 1 track daily after a new upload so that I don't spam your sub box, especially with videos that I make every single piece of music for. I also have a Patreon that you can check out that has so many incentives, like uncensored cuts of all of my videos, downloads of every piece of music I make, all for a price of just $1 a month. It'd mean a lot to me if you go check that out. Links are down in the description. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, stay lovely, and never forget, eat ass forever. James, don't whiff, please.
Yay.
Shut up. Shut the f*** up.